Hello and welcome back to Starfield. This is going to be episode 28. It is currently September 16th at 8:15 p.m. On the previous episode, we were continuing on with the main story. We learned a little bit more about the whole project that was started on Earth and the grav drive that was causing the atmosphere to go away, and one dude already knew what was going to happen, and then we met up with Starboard and said we weren't going to side with either of them. And so that's most likely we're going to have to fight both of them in the end. But I think tonight we're going to start the Crimson Fleet. So let's log in. We'll grab the XP buff, sell anything we need to sell, tell Sarah to wait on the ship, and then we can go and join the Crimson Fleet and then go through that quest line. So probably play for 3 or 4 hours tonight. So I don't know how long the quest line is for the Crimson Fleet. It might involve more killing, so it might take a little bit longer, where Ryuj Industries was pretty quick to just power through. So let's see what's going on.
A loss is always hard.
Oh yeah, we wanted to attend the memorial service. Yes, so because if we sleep, we will miss it. So Sam Cole. Oh, it's his dad.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Oh, the ship bugged because Sarah's in the way. Sarah, move out of the way.
My boy. Should be me buried in the ground. But no, he was out the door as soon as he could. Away from...
There we go. I think we got him there. You gotta move out of the way, Sarah.
Take care of yourself.
What the fuck are you doing? Just standing in the way.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Is shit gonna start or what?
A loss is always hard. Constellation will get through this together. Like always. Everyone is in mourning. I have seen death. I am not sure I'm... Thank you. If you are free soon, I am sorry. I am
Chat for a
reminded
bit?
of how different Constellation works.
You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this... Yes. Well,
You know, never seems to work for me. It's kind of not. But yeah, you know, if there's one piece of advice I can actually give you, it's that lost loved one day you'll be sweeping out some old shelf or theoretically. You're welcome.
all the things I never said
Take
to
care
him.
of yourself.
Hey, Captain.
Yes, this might be
Can I talk with you
bugged.
for a bit?
Might just join the Crimson Fleet and then maybe maybe it will if we come back sometime. So
Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
It's a massive ship. 100 too? Level 100? That's crazy. Let's get our XP boost, and then we'll probably tell Sarah to wait here after we go on the ship and talk, so... Let's see if Sarah teleports up here.
When you have a moment,
Yep, okay.
I'd like to speak to you. Forgive me for pulling you aside again. The emissary, the hunter, the unity. I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the unity. The same, yet different. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe. Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn. It certainly is. Without curiosity, But in this case, there's a difference between exploring the cosmos and blindly entering the unknown without being prepared for the consequences. But it has made... Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between... You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good. No. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifact... I'm just as curious to find out what's on the other side. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely... The honest truth is that... Well... You're the love of my life, and... I can't bear to lose you. I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs. I do love you. That's why this... Listen. I realize nothing, but all I ask is that you I don't know if I'm ready to make that leap, but knowing we'd be doing it well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again. I'll let you get back to whatever you...
Only one body. Could be worse.
This guy's still on my fucking ship.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Understood? If so, you're the vanguard that took down that Terramor... Fontau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it.
Damn.
That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Okay, hello.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC Systef. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. It appears he certainly picked the right. So, now that you're part of the team, this is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction. Which is precisely why we need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses.
Well,
The
I might
catch is
side
that you
with the
can't
Crimson
just
Fleet.
knock on their front door and ask for an... Good. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through... She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora. You'd better hope so. Sersha won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, that's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes in. Eager to get going? Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, as an undercover operative for UCC, allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand it. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. Now, you have your orders.
Hello?
All right, we don't have a lot of time. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that if you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is... I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, that minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death. If you've seen what I've seen... Yes, of course. Oh, one last... Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence. It's not generous, it's motivate. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with... That should do it. We'll be here if you need us.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Level 32, not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully we get a good bit of levels out of this, get close to
I picked
40.
up something you might be interested in.
For you. Just because the governor's office is right out there.
If you're here to buy or
she's
sell, you
cute.
might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want. I can probably help you with that. Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle.
The Trade Authority turning away contraband.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering. Sure, go ahead. You shoot me and the TA will have... Listen, love, I've heard it. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do...
Well, well. It appears she's sudden...
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. If he isn't passed out, you can... Oh, and
If something's on your mind, you can tell me.
We have the tech to instant...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink.
Invented a way to keep rocks out of boots.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't... okay. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. Yeah, well,
Well, this is utterly ridiculous.
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do... Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. Don't worry, you can't miss him.
Let me guess. You missed me and you couldn't stay away.
It's not easy coordinating corporate efforts between the Star Yard and...
Wonder if I'm gonna have to kill this guy. I probably should have left Sarah.
Peace be with you.
If you're going to use the elevators or stairs...
Something I... Adler Camp. Adler, you said? Look, I'm tired. Hey now. Oh, wait. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profits. Come. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now.
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Sure. I guess I could ask for 7. Please. Tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the...
What's happening, darling?
Keep your eyes peeled for signs of terror.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? He going to be a problem anymore? Nice, nice. You know, you think you can handle... All right, I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you, too. Don't spend all that.
Nice. Only 287 XP, though. That's kind of minimal.
I have something for you.
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. So, shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grav drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you... There's a medical supply ship called the Rika. On board that ship, you'll find a trader. It's done. When Rake stops, head back here when you're finished.
So that's the notorious Neva Mora. I have to say, if she's the finest that the Crimson Fleet has to offer, joining them might be a terrible mistake.
All right. And what? Oh, God. I do not know.
Keep in mind, we're not threatening to board you. We're asking. The distinction is rather important.
Well, normally... Alright.
Oh no, I'm murdering his brains out. I'm trigger happy. Let's sleep one more time to get her buff, and then we'll tell Sarah to wait on the ship, so. Might have to add some more cargo holds to our ship eventually, too, so. Hey, girly.
Get any rest? I sure didn't.
I know, it was a quick sesh.
Well, hello, sunshine. Well, you take care of yourself.
Yeah, see, I don't... It's normally always this door right here, so... Oh, and I don't have my pack on me, so it's funny.
I'm glad that's finally resolved.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is not something I am going to do. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. Now, do you mind telling... You are asking me to... I have heard the... It's true. I do not know who... All right, I will do it. I've got no... But, if I do this...
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I am sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know, I almost bought it. All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day, you're no different from the fleet. When push comes to shove, you only care about yourself.
The ship's under attack! Had to do it.
He's dead. He was also one of... You can leave now.
Was Austin really a member of the fleet?
That was easy.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice? No one messes with the Crimson Fleet. I need those shields back online. I'm gonna rip your ship to shreds! Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but anyway, you wanted into the Crimson? Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my... If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole...
Crystal.
Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet deep. And now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't
Got
keep
it.
me waiting long.
Will do. Wait. I want to go to the Vigilance. I want to go join them, dude. The fuck? Ruckmeat King.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Ragana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Well, hopefully his name isn't Alex. God, that motherfucker dead.
Excuse me. Orders came down. Some new science division policy. Everyone on board's to look out for heat leeches. Consider yourself informed.
We received word you boarded the Ragana. I don't care if Rake was with the fleet. The pilot and his crew were not. What you did was... You coerced the pilot into taking a crew member. You cannot simply pass off the burden of the job with... Good. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do something like this again? But for now... It's no miracle, given the cost. Now it's time for the next...
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we...
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side. Yes, you passed your first test, but before we get too confident, that either me... Just remember...
And their ruthlessness is only You should proceed with caution, regardless...
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engine. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports.
Hey.
Crick system. Big facility.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Maybe for you, I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station.
But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
I've got what you
Back
need.
to my story.
Well, everyone all done here? Fine by me.
And begin pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices may be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to find.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how high.
See anything you like. We can talk about whatever you...
Ooh, 14K? Damn. Oh fuck, I only have 400 rounds for that. What does it take? 11 millimeter? Okay. want that fucking gun, dude. That shit looks nice. I mean, it only does 21 damage, though. It's nice, but Jesus.
Hey. Always a pleasure.
We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience? For Delgado, the bomb grants peace. It's why he's the bomb. Of course. I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib. Now, let me get used. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my... Thanks to our relations with contacts across... I've granted you all the necessary permissions to act... If Neva's chosen one... Now, I believe that covers all I... Take the elevator to the upper level.
Stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
Jesus Christ, man.
You better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Let me put my sweatshirt on.
Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's Legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the court. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me.
9,300, let's go. Achievement, Rugman's King.
I always thought heat leeches were just pets.
know if I still have the sleep bonus. I'll look. Probably should, but... Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, see, that's so weird. If Sarah's not following us, we don't get it, even though she's on the ship.
About time you got here.
What the?
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things around here, so... All right, listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about... Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't... It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice bar without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so... Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right...
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are in. All right, let's keep moving. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, a couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Crix to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Nah, there's nothing round.
It must be a nest.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from... If we weren't on this job with Delgado...
Enough already! Now let's see. Looks like we are in... Since you are such good friends, why don't you and...
Well, this is just great. The plan, let's face it. Why? Because that's what... The hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time...
I'm gonna Google what happens if we should take him out.
What? What is it?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we can't actually, but okay.
I had a feeling you'd be on. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we... Oh, you know, for a second there. Now, let's...
Oh shit, the whole thing caved in behind us. I didn't even realize that. Okay.
I guess that's one way through.
Is anyone up there? Use the intercom up there if you can. So the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off. We have obviously been cut off. So first, I want you to keep looking for a way to... And second, try and dig up whatever you... Yeah? You... And tell Mathis not to get any...
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
You hear that? Nah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me. What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out. So, have you changed your... Don't act stupid. I'm talking about... Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, and if they haven't, we can still handle the job. Playing it safe. Just remember when this all goes down. So now that we've made... Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should start... If he stashed any... Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
What do you mean this is opened up with a computer? What the fuck does that mean? Come on! Let me Google it. We gotta call the mission here shortly too, so... Oh, there's a computer I walked back. How good can the weapons really be? Let's be honest here. Computer up here. Don't see it up here. Guess I can go back to the guard tower, but I'm pretty sure I unlocked everything. I mean, I can Google it real fast just to see. Starfield cell is open with computer. Oh, A nearby hidden button? DO2, what was it? 106? Guard shack looking place? Oh, so go right, go down to the left, and then go up these stairs to the right above kitchen. Oh, okay. I must have did it. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't that good. But I'll always take free ammo. I don't need any cutters. Alright, let's go over there.
place out.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving. Less talking, more search. Right? How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit. I've been hit! Fighter! Incoming! Another one down!
Hey, stop killing all of them. I want to fucking... There's so many dead here. Guess they probably all died during like the riot. Oh, did I fuck up already? Guess so. Guess not. We're good. Really?
100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now. While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves. Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay.
Took long enough. Pick up on the intercom. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something...
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado.
That Mathis? Tell him to shut up.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down. Good answer. You're learning. Okay. Shuttle bay activated. Yup. That's got it. You have done a hell of a job, Rook.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. Look, about all that killing Delgado. Oh, you're gonna be like, now, you're slowing us down.
Holy fuck!
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you.
I can't believe I'm almost out of ammo for this guy. I think that is a good place to stop it. I think we're probably close to 20 minutes over. So I'm going to board here. We'll save. We'll end it. We can turn in this quest at the beginning of the next episode. I'm going to go to the bathroom and grab a drink. So let me save real quick. I still want to get that Mantis armor too. I might wait till after the end of the Crimson Fleet, sort of the highest level, to get it, and then look for some good guns before we take on the Emissary and the Hunter. So we save there. As always, thanks for watching, and until next